Technology has changed the way organizations communicate in today's ever-shrinking world. In almost every profession, employees have to use some form of virtual communication, whether it's sending out a text message, writing an email, or attending a video conference. People are connected through technology. Most employees use these virtual methods of communication at their jobs, some remotely from outside the office, and some as the only form of communication used by the organization. No matter how plugged in your organization is, we are all part of a virtual team. Stephen Robbins and Timothy Judge, author of Essentials of Organizational Behavior, define virtual organizations as a small core organization that outsizes its major business functions. The structure of a completely virtual organization has a small group of executives in the center, surrounded by parts of the business being outsourced. These outsources could be anything from manufacturing to accounting to advertising. A virtual team uses technologies to link dispersed group members to achieve a common goal. The culture of virtual organizations is not stronger or weaker than a traditional culture, but it can be more fragile. There are many cultural differences that take time to understand while working face to face. When working only electronically, the same differences may be more challenging for virtual organizations. Not to mention the challenge of inherently working in different time zones, undergoing lots of travel, and busy conflicting schedules. For virtual teams to work effectively, there is nothing more essential than communication. It is a responsibility of the manager to monitor the team's progress and participation. Team members should know which forms of communication are most effective for certain situations. There is no more physical office where social interactions take place. You cannot see body language or reaction of someone through an email. If not properly managed, the loss of information due to the lack of nonverbal communication could lead to frustration, misunderstandings, and eventually even generate conflict among team members. Taking extra care in wording messages to minimize the risk of misunderstandings, as well as a consideration of the speed with which a response is sent. Leaders of virtual teams must manage communication to ensure that team members get evidence of effective communication, take any opportunities to enhance a sense of belonging, and convey the feelings that they work in a supportive environment. Although everyone is motivated differently, having a sense of belonging to a group will always help motivate a team member to actively pursue roles and responsibilities within the group. Employees are motivated by publicized efforts and achievements as well. Politics could also appear in virtual organizations. The most common example that occurs at my organization is who is copied on the email. At first, when I started working there, I would not hover over the 40 names to see what their title was, who they were. I learned that it was important to do so because your boss's boss could be on that email thread, or another higher executive. Sometimes people have copied a high executive on an email thread to stress a sense of urgency about the issue. Or my manager will say to me, copy him on the email so the employees know that he knows about it, so it'll get taken care of. No matter whether you drive to work every day, work remotely, or completely virtually, we all experience stress and need to know how to manage it. For virtual employees, technological issues like connection, maintenance, and the help desk that doesn't always help may cause virtual employees tons of stress. Breathing, exercising, and sometimes walking away for a bit can diffuse a situation. We as people need to be focused. As the world shrinks, we're being more tightly connected to each other through the virtual world of technology. Virtual organizations have changed the way we do business forever.